We are joined right now by Baltimore Orioles Ryan Mountcastle, perfect game player of the week. Joins us to talk a little hot stove. Ryan, thanks for joining us. How are you?
Yeah, what's up? How you guys doing?
Everybody's good, man. Everybody's good.
Yeah.
How's the off season treating you? Anything different this year? I mean, talk to us a little about last year and how much fun it was, and what you're looking
Yeah.
forward to this upcoming year.
Yeah, last year was sick. I mean, I don't think anybody really expected us to, have the best record in the American League. It was a lot of fun. Super young crew, and yeah, definitely a great time. And I like the little Orioles masher right there. Appreciate that. But no, it was a good time this off season. Just working out, doing my thing, and yeah, not changing up too much.
Ryan, you're in Orlando, right? Are you in Orlando?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm
I mean,
Orlando.
look, I got extra space. You could have just come right over.
Yeah.
You could have sat next to me either side. I mean, I know I'm all the way on the other side of town from where you're from, and it takes you like 2 hours because we don't go to that side of town unless we absolutely have to.
Yeah.
But, you
Well,
could have made a special trip over here.
Come on. I didn't catch an invite. Unbelievable.
Ryan, he could have came to you too, bud. Tell him.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, but I got all the fancy equipment, right? He's on a laptop or an iPad. I got all these cameras and junk around here.
You got like a 4K camera going on. I'm a little fuzzy compared to you.
I got lights and all.
Yeah.
Scott's usually here. He does my makeup.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I might need to do some too.
Let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead, Brett. You go ahead.
No,
Brett.
Ryan, it's just AJ likes to make fun of me because I am based in Baltimore. As you know, I've been around the Orioles a lot.
Yeah.
But this year's group was so much fun. It seemed like they all very much got along. So I want to know, like, who's pulling the pranks behind the scenes? I mean, I know Kyle Gibson was like a big part of that clubhouse, but like who kind of made sure that you guys became that unit and really, I mean, watching you guys was very much seemed like a family, from the bullpen to kind of the antics that took place, with the Homer hose. I mean, who's responsible for all this stuff?
Yeah, bringing in some of the veteran guys, like you said, Gibby and McCann and Frazier, those guys. I mean, they were great to have around, and definitely, brought a little fun into the clubhouse. And I mean, just being a young crew, these younger guys like to have fun too, a lot of energy, and yeah, they like to bring it every day as well, and get our work done, but at the same time have fun while we're doing it.
Let me ask you this: you got a lot of young guys that are coming up. I know you're a young guy too as well, but talk about every time a new guy came in, he did something special. It just seemed like everybody was included. There wasn't anybody that seemed like they're a little, ahead of themselves. They came out and just dominated. And you got a lot of younger guys coming up as well. Talk to us about those guys and what you look forward to them coming this upcoming year as well.
Yeah, shoot. I mean, I feel old in the clubhouse now. These guys are 21, 22 coming up. It's unbelievable. And yeah, coming up, I think we just like to make all the young guys feel welcome and, make it feel like they're a part of the team and not like, we're better than any of them because we got maybe a couple extra years on them. But just have them, make them feel comfortable and play the best of their ability.
Look at that picture.
That looks like it should be in a music video or something. Look at that. That's awesome.
That was a sick day. I mean, both clinch of the playoffs and the AL East was a lot of fun.
So, what was more fun for you, Ryan? You grew up playing for Perfect Game, playing in the showcases. My son now is in all the Perfect Game stuff. I mean, winning a perfect game and getting that, the medal at home plate, or waving the AL East flag saying we're the champions of the AL East.
Nothing better than winning a perfect game tournament, man. Definitely the AL East. Yeah, that was insane. I mean, going into the season, I didn't know what to expect, but definitely exceeded, I think, a lot of people's expectations, and we had a lot of fun doing it.
Ryan, Brandon Hyde is a guy who gave a great speech. I think he's like, nobody thought we'd be here when you guys toasted and everything, and he was choked up. What has he meant to this team? Because a lot of times we see in baseball, as soon as a team gets good, they fire a guy like Brandon Hyde. So what has he meant, and what do you like most about playing for him?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's a younger guy when it comes to the coaching world, and he definitely gets along with all the players and definitely a player's coach. And, whatever you need, if you ever need to talk to somebody, he's always there. So, I mean, he's a great coach, great guy, and, super good to be around.
I want to talk about basically the trade the Yankees made. They picked up Soto, a huge piece to help the Yankees moving forward. You know, they've been struggling the last couple of years. What's your reaction to that? And you think the Orioles are going to make, you know, a big move here? Because we're waiting. We're like, we talk about them like, oh, they're in on this guy, in on that guy. What do you expect from, you know, your squad, and how do you feel about Soto being a Yankee now?
Yeah, I mean, well, from our squad, Kimbrel, I think, was a huge pickup with Felix probably being down the rest of this year. And Soto going over to the Yankees is, I mean, I'm sure he's going to have fun at that ballpark. And it's going to be a challenge. I mean, they got a really good team over there. So AL East is always tough. And, yeah, hopefully we can, you know, do what we did last year.
Are you guys still thinking you're the top dogs in the East or what?
I hope so. I mean, it's tough, man. I mean, I'm not going to throw nothing out there, but.
Oh man,
No.
hey, don't be afraid now. Hey, confidence is key. It's nothing wrong with that.
No, I mean, we're going to try to have the most fun.
Ryan, do people recognize you more now or in Baltimore? I mean, what was the Orioles' success like for you personally?
Yeah, Baltimore, I mean, just going to, you know, Target or just your typical, you know, grocery runs and whatnot. You might have a guy. There was the guy that followed me around the entire Target and finally built up the courage to take a picture with me as I was leaving. But for the most part, it's not too crazy. I mean, back home, not that many people come up to me, but every now and then it's pretty cool when somebody recognizes me.
Hey, Ryan, you're talking about being recognized. Are the Orioles going to recognize you guys and sign some of y'all to some extensions or what? Have they approached any of you guys? I mean, it's time. Listen, it's time. No, it's serious. It's time. It's time. Between you, Adley, right, Cedric, I mean, Gunnar, there's a whole list of guys you can start. I mean, if you want to go through the pitching staff, we can go through Bradish, Kramer, right, Means, Bautista, Cano. I mean, you guys have a great core of guys.
Yeah.
Have you talked to them?
I mean, that would be really sick to, you know, keep that same core together for a long time. But, I mean, some of those guys are going to cost some money, I'm sure. So, I mean, it's up to them how much they're willing to spend on some of these guys. And, but, I mean, for me, I would love to stay with them and, you know, keep that same crew together.
Let me ask you about a young guy coming out, Jackson Holiday. He's like the next coming thing since Mike Trout, from what we're hearing. The guy's a stud. When do you see this guy getting called up? I mean, if you had that magic ball, you could figure it out. Is he going to help this? You know, is he? You think he's ready to go pretty soon?
I think so. I mean, from what I saw in spring, I mean, being 19 and that good, it's unbelievable. And yeah, I think he's got a good shot to be up there at some point this year, is from what I'm hearing. And haven't got to see him much besides, like I said, spring last year, but seems like the real deal, and his numbers are, you know, insane from this last minor league season. So I'm sure he'll be up at some point, and I'm sure he'd love to help us out.
If he's got any pop like his father does, he'll be up there this year. I mean, he had some freakish.
Yeah, I saw some video the other day of him.
God.
I played with him. I know.
So did I. I just, even when he was older, when we were at the Yankees, I'm telling you, he would just hit a ball opposite field. I'm like, oh my God, where did that just go?
Unbelievable. So I mean, that bloodline's insane from what it seemed like.
And he's got a younger brother too. I heard he's supposed to be even better.
Yeah, I watched
supposed to be even better.
Video.
Wow.
Crazy.
Ryan, you know Britt. Obviously, you know Brett covers the Orioles. So when you're in the clubhouse,
did cover the Orioles.
Well,
you
still kind of.
I don't think I covered them when Ryan was on the team, though.
At all?
No.
We didn't overlap, did we?
I don't think so. I came up in 20. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I was going to say, because like when I was playing, I'd see Britt come in when I was in Baltimore, and I was like, oh no, here comes the tough question. So who's the reporter now in Baltimore that comes up to you and says, here, you see him coming out of your corner, and you're like, oh, this guy's going to ask me the tough question.
I don't get much hard-hitting questions that often. I like to keep it light with them, and I'm more just like, hey, how y'all doing? And I mean, maybe after a good game or something, they might ask me some stuff here and there, but I just try to see how they're all doing and keep it light.
How's it? Go ahead.
I
was just going to ask him how his golf game's going. I see some pictures online. You looking like the next what are you Tiger Woods out there? Baby.
Yeah, my golf game's terrible, man. It's unbelievable.
No.
I mean, I haven't got to play that much this off season, unfortunately. But off season's past. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I missed that putt probably at least 10 feet by. But look the part. That's all that matters, right?
You and me would be a good matchup then.
Big scramble guy.
We wouldn't want AJ out there.
Yeah, no. Big scramble guy. I can hit it a long way, but
Yes,
it's in the
me too.
fairway
Me
once
too. Yeah.
every 9 holes.
That's true. I love it. I'm the same way, dude.
Yeah, no.
Ryan, do you pay attention to what's going on in the wintertime a lot? And if so, I want to know because every team's got a group chat. Like, what was the group chat like when Shohei Ohtani signed for $700 million? Because you guys are all making
Um,
like 700 grand on the Orioles.
yeah, I know. I mean, we didn't really talk about it much as a team. We're more talking about fantasy football and talking crap on that. But yeah, once Otani signed, I think I remembered seeing it pop up on my phone, just thinking like, "Holy crap! Like 700 million! Like I wouldn't know what to do with that contract." But yeah, good for him, well deserved, and definitely, yeah, unbelievable player. That's insane.
Do you
So
have?
who's
Oh,
winning in fantasy football? We gotta ask the follow
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Who's
That's
who's
Oh
true.
doing
man,
well?
I can look. I think Danny Coulomb was in first in our league right now. So we got the playoffs starting this week. So we'll see. I came in last 2 years in a row, and finally this year, that monkey's off my back. I think I came in 10th. So out of 12. So
Did you have to do
it's been
anything
a
for coming in last or no?
yeah. I was the bat boy for a spring training game. I think
All right.
last year. So yeah, I hiked up my pants and ran out and got the bats for like 4 or 5 innings.
Oh, they didn't make you stay all 9?
Yeah.
No, well, we had 2 guys on our team. It was me and Keegan Aiken. So he got the back half of the game. I got the front half.
Ah.
Yeah, not too bad, but yeah, a little embarrassing, but it was all good.
Did you have your jersey on, or did you have like Bat Boy jersey on?
No, I had a Bat Boy jersey on. I think
And the
it might have said-
double flap
Yeah.
helmet?
Yeah, the double flap helmet, Bat Boy jersey. I don't know if it's anywhere on social media or anything, but no, it was funny.
Have you gotten over Mount Baltimore in left field yet? Have you gone up to the owners and said, like, why in the fuck did you guys do this to me?
It's in the back of my head sometimes, but it is what it is. I guess we won more games this year. It helped the team out. Might have lost me a couple bucks in ARB, but it is what it is. I love the ballpark, love the fans, but yeah, that left field wall is something else.
Let me ask you this: you set a lot of goals before the season starts? Is there something that you do? It's like, all right, man, I would love to hit this mark. If I don't, like, are you a high goal setter, or you just go out there and say, you know what, I'm going to give it what I give, and if what I do is best, I'm going to be right there at the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm just going to put all the work in I can. I don't like to, set my eyes on numbers because, maybe you might press a little bit more. But just go out there, get all my work done, and try the best I can. And, whatever the end result is, it is what it is.
Where do you work out in Orlando? Can I ask you that?
Baseball stuff, I'll do it at the high school or my coach, Jared. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but big perfect game guy. He high school coach. And then when I lift, it's a place called De La Cruz Sports Complex. It's or Sports Performance. It's sort of by my house. It's in like Oviedo, right by UCF.
So you went to Haggerty.
Yep.
Most people. Haggerty Huskies.
Yep.
You guys got a few guys. So is it like a MLB meetup every day when you guys are working out? Because you have Riley Green, you have Eflin, you have Mountcastle. Who else? I mean, there's some other guys I think too, right?
Yeah, we got a couple guys that were or good amount of guys that were drafted, and there's about 5 of us still playing. So I got Vaughn Grissom with the Braves. I got Riley, and this kid named Garrett Ballman was recently drafted by the Braves too. But we all work out together. Zach's normally doing his own thing, but yeah, no, we all once.
Wait! Oh, Eflin's too cool to go and hang out with you guys?
Zach's
Whoa! Breaking news here.
Nah. He's doing his own thing, man. He's always lifted by himself and done his own little routine. But he's got kids now, and I mean, I don't have any of them yet, so he's got a whole different lifestyle than I do. But no, I know he's always getting his stuff in. But once baseball stuff starts coming around, he'll come out to Haggerty all the time and do his bullpens and whatnot over there.
Let me ask you this: you have any hobbies? Do you collect sports cards at all?
Not really. I mean,
No.
play some video games and, fantasy football in the off season. And besides that, man, I'm just chilling. Yeah, hanging out with the dog.
We got a couple. We pulled a couple of your cards. You don't collect your cards either, huh?
I mean, I got some, like, just in case, maybe I get pulled over, officer's a big fan or something. Yeah.
Smart.
Do you remember signing this or no?
No clue. Yeah, I mean, I've signed a lot of cards. So
All right, nice.
yeah, no, that looks like a nice little card there. Okay.
Yeah, and
I
we got
haven't
a
seen the
couple
one on the right.
What, this
Seen
one?
the one on the left. I'm making a
Wow.
funky face on the left.
All right.
But-
Well, yeah, we'll have to send it out to you. We'll get them signed
Okay.
and give them out for a nice little gift for somebody
Yeah, for sure.
on the show or something.
Well, Christmas time. There you go.
Let's go, baby. We appreciate
I'll
you.
do that.
Hey, you can come over to the studio. We can get him signed on purpose. We can get a picture of it, and that'll make it worth more, right? Because then
There
we know
we
you
go.
actually signed it.
Authenticity.
Yeah, show the
Big
receipts,
word for
baby.
me.
Show the receipts.
Yeah, I didn't go to college. Yeah, sorry.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining us, Ryan. We
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good luck the rest of the fantasy football season. Don't embarrass yourself.
I'll try not to.